to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down at 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick route. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. He stuffed the run perfectly.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
Stanford 14, Miami 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And there's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd down now after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. And they bounce back from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Miami, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe.
Nobody can bring him down. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Extending the play now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go as he's being hit. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the receivers got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
The ball is caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
28, Miami, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
And the wideout goes in motion, takes the snap, and takes off on the run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Receiver in motion now. As a design quarterback keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rip.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap, it's Nicholson. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Powering through the defender. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
In just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown for the U. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, I'd love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. That would be 3rd down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They go for 2 and the win, and the crowd roaring, trying to make it difficult. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll be brought down. They went for 2 and the lead, but now still trail by 1.
Miami 35. Stanford 34.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Stanford.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He quickly lands on it, prevents the turnover. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The defense just did a great job. Now can this offense put together a drive and ice the game here? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game. They give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 during the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move, and nobody open. With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch